Merhaba değerli izleyenler. Bugün özel röportaj için Basketbol Gelişim Merkezi'ne geldik. Galatasaray Basketbol'un konuğuyuz. 2 tane konuğumuz olacak doğrusu. 2 röportajımız olacak. Ve ilki Will Cummings'le birlikte. Will, hi.
Hi, how
are you?
I'm pretty good. I'm doing well.
First of all, I need to apologize from our audience because of my nose. There are flasters.
Oh,
I had a
no.
little home accident. I'm sorry.
I've had plenty of stuff, so you're fine.
Everything's fine.
You're fine for sure.
Will, I need to, of course, start with this season. This season, you have a very significant role, and your playing time is very high. When you signed with Galatasaray, did you expect something like that, or did you talk about that?
I wouldn't say like I would discuss like actual minutes. I don't think I'd ever discuss because you always want to earn your time on the court as a player. But definitely a role. I mean, being an experienced player, I definitely know that I have a role in being able to contribute to a team, especially at this point in my career, being played in different various of games and competitions and stuff like that. So I know, so I knew that I would be needed. You know what I mean? I would have an impact. And then as far as the significance of the impact is based on kind of how you perform. So.
We observe that you have a very good relationship with coach on the court. You're like one of the guys, like the assistant coach on the court. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think it's great. I mean, I think that means he trusts me. Sometimes he lets me make calls to where I'll kind of tell him, like, hey, we should run this, or hey, we should run that, and he'll try to go with it. If it works, you know, then that just adds more to the trust there. But I think it's a big part of being a point guard, of being able to have that dynamic with your coach, being able to call some calls, being able to kind of say what you see out there on the court, whether it's good or bad, and kind of being able to be that extension on the court from the coach to the players, your teammates. So I think we have a great relationship on and off the court, and just trying to keep building on it.
At the beginning of the season, when we look at the players that signed with Galatasaray, there are very good shooters. Now, there are some ins and outs because of the injuries or something. What do you think? How is it going with the both offensive performance and defensive performance of the team?
Right now, I think our offense is far superior than our defense right now. And I don't think it was like that the whole season. I think at one point in the season, our defense was better than our offense. But right now, we're kind of relying too much on offense. And we're kind of getting into some problems, especially in Turkish League. So we're trying to rectify that as quick as possible. But yeah, I think we have potential on the defensive end to get a lot better. And I think it kind of starts with more focus. But I think our offense is where it needs to be, and our defense needs to catch up at this point in the season. So.
Actually, I was going to ask about Turkish League at the end, but I can ask now. What do you think about the Turkish League, about the competition and rivalry and the level of the league?
I think it's a great competition. It's a great league. This is my second time being in Turkish League, so just knowing the caliber of players that are always in Turkish League, just based on the teams that can afford those players. I mean, that's just part of it. So Turkish League is always one of the better leagues, just based on players being able to come and teams being able to have 5 or 6 Americans on the team. Where in other leagues, you don't really have that dynamic. You might have 1 or 2 or 3, and then you're relying more on domestic players. So I think it's a great balance here in Turkish League, to where you have a great league from top to bottom, where you see even if a team is in last place, they can potentially beat the #1 team each week. So overall, I think it's a great league top to bottom, and just provides that competition overall.
Galatasaray has the Euro Cup trophy, but it's the first time you qualify for the quarterfinal in the BCL.
Yes.
One of the experienced guys. Where do you see the team? Are you going to go to finals, Final Four actually, or what will happen? What do you think?
I mean, that's the goal for every player. I mean, when you sign up for the season, you kind of see what you're in, what competitions. You're in European competition, so you want to try and win a trophy. Right now, I think we're in a great spot. We have a great matchup with the team that we're familiar with. Unfortunately, that we've lost 2 times before. But I think that can kind of help us going forward and being more alert, instead of going into the top 8 kind of, we should win, you know, like now we're going to be more focused this time around. And I think that should help us going forward. And I mean, really trying to take it one game at a time. You kind of go to game 1, trying to put your best foot forward, and set yourself up for game 2, and then you just kind of keep moving from there. But I try to stay present in the moment. I don't really try to think of trophy or top 4 or anything like that, because you have to get there. So let's just take it one game at a time and focus on top 8 right now, and then try to see where we can go.
If you qualify, what do you say about the format, about the Final Four format?
You have to I have no idea what the Final Four format is. Yeah. You have to tell me. How is it? Is it one game or is it?
Yeah, it's one game.
One game. One game for Final Four. Is that for semifinal and final?
Yeah.
I would kind of like to see it maybe flipped, like kind of to see maybe a top 8 one game and then Final Four the series and then a final series. I think it adds. I mean, it's more dramatic. But hey, I mean, you just have to be there for that day and make sure you put your best foot forward for that day. So, without worry about that when we can get there.
How will you evaluate the first and second round of BCL? Your performance, because you have very good times, some struggling, and then you finish the second round with a good shape.
Yeah, I think it's just more about a rhythm. Just finding your composure in the team and your kind of just rhythm in the team and your place in the team. And I think I was able to find that in those rounds and kind of just being comfortable in a sense and finding your role. I think that's kind of the biggest part for any player that allows them to play well is when they're comfortable on the court, knowing the ins and outs, where they're going to get their shots, where they're going to be able to defend and stuff like that. So I think that kind of contributed to a lot of the success on the court and trying to provide wins.
Lastly, what would you say about the team, about your friends in the team? How is the atmosphere and is everyone ready?
Yeah, we have a great atmosphere. Like I tell the guys all the time, this is probably one of the funniest teams that I've been on.
I've observed that at the beginning of the season at our media day.
Oh yeah, it's been like that nonstop. Like I don't think there's a dull day that we have in the locker room. There's not one day you can walk in and be sad for yourself because somebody's gonna make you laugh. So we have a great group of guys that they all like each other. We're always joking with each other. So that helps us when we go on those when we're like in a stint right now in Turkish League where we're losing. It kind of helps to have that atmosphere in the locker room to where it's just not like all bad, you know. So I think that will help us kind of get out of that funk in Turkish League, and just having a great group of guys like that can help for a long season how it is. So.
Well, thank you so much. I hope you'll have a very healthy quarterfinal, and I hope you'll have a very healthy Final Four.
Thank you.
And then good luck for the Turkish League too.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Galatasaray'da sezonun en flash isimlerinden biriyle James Palmer'la devam ediyoruz. James, how are you doing?
I'm doing good.
James, you are having one of the best years in terms of statistics in Europe. What will you say about your individual performance for the year?
Obviously, it's a good individual performance, but it comes from the team, believing in me, trusting in me, giving me opportunities to be successful and, trying to win games.
You have a great BCL year too. How is it going for Galatasaray this year? We got our head on trying to win the whole thing, so every time we step on the floor, we're just trying to win as much as we can. For the audience, I need to mention there's a practice in here, so sometimes there's some big noises, so sorry for that. We can continue that. While having a good season in European competition, you were struggling in Turkish League. What could be the reason for that?
I think at this point in the time in the season is more of a mental battle than the physical, because we had 1 8 in a row. But around this time, it's just getting over that hump and then figuring it out from there. So I think once we get back on the winning side, we'll be fine.
I need to read some statistics. So you have some impressive stats. I mentioned that. Playing with 44% behind 3-point line, 50 from field, but despite these stats, it is 61% from free throw line. Actually, for the shooters like you, it's not a thing that we used to. What do you say about the performance from free throw line?
It's just me really, locking in on every free throw and taking my time.
You are playing very like the whole game. You are playing 37 minutes, 38 minutes. What do you say about the minutes you're playing?
I don't look at it like everybody else do. Coaches trust me to go out there and, perform. So, and for the most part, 9 times out of 10, I'm not tired. Or if I was tired, he would take me out. So
it's good that you're not tired.
Yeah.
Okay. We are watching you from the previous year, from the Türk Telekom year, and now we observe that you're improving so much. How do you see yourself?
I definitely see myself getting better each and every year. I think Türk Telekom, I just had a different role. Coming here, they gave me a different role, and I stepped into it and accepted it.
What has been changed from your style?
From my style, nothing really. Just going out there playing with confidence and trying to do my best to win.
Last year you were playing with Tyron too.
Yeah.
I remember a game. Tyron had like 26 points, and I have made an interview with Tyron, and you came with a bottle of water.
Yeah.
While the interview.
Yeah.
I know you are the funniest man in the team.
Yeah,
last year. It's the same, I guess.
Yeah. I like to keep the camaraderie going.
Okay, you're playing with Tyron again. He joined the team in the mid-season. How does it feel? Do you feel more comfortable?
Yeah, whenever you get to play with someone more than 1 year, you grow stronger, and the friendship and the relationship off the court becomes even stronger as well, so it helps you on the court.
How is it important? How is it, let's say, is it good to play with a known American player for yourself?
Yeah, for sure. It makes it more comfortable, especially when you're so far away from home. Somebody you know and you played with before. So it just, those talks you can have.
And I said that you're the funniest guy in the locker room. We made an interview with Will too. He said you have a very funny locker room, and it makes easier to go on in the season. What will you say about the atmosphere in the locker room and for the team when you lose something? For example, when you lose, how is it important to be together?
It's very important, especially with a talented team like this, with a lot of Americans and some of the best Turkish players in the league. We want to have a family-oriented locker room, so that way, like when stuff goes wrong, you can talk about it. Sometimes it may be, it might be a yell. You might have to yell at a person, but he understands that it's all about the winning.
It's time for the quarterfinals in BCL.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
For sure.
What do you think? What will happen?
I think we'll win.
And then Final Four?
We'll win.
I hope you will. What will you say about the targets? Both for the team, for this season, first of all. For this season, what will happen? What's the target?
Like I said, the target is to win Turkish League, to win Champions League.
And your individual targets, I know you have, I think, 1 year deal with Galatasaray.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you see yourself for the next season?
I don't know, honestly. I'll figure that out when the season is over.
What's your aim? What's your target for your career? Maybe a EuroLeague team, a World Cup team, turning back to States?
I don't know. Whatever the best decision for me and my family, we'll figure it out. If it's EuroLeague, if it's Euro Cup. I played Euro Cup twice already, and this is my second time in Champions League. So whatever is the best decision for me and my family, I'll make it.
James, thank you so much. Fans love you. I need to mention that.
Thank you.
Because of your performance, they're always saying, wow, what's he doing? Thank you and good luck.
Thank you.
I hope you have a healthy quarterfinal and Final Four.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Will Cummings ve James Palmer'la birlikteydik. Galatasaray basketbol çeyrek finaller öncesinde, basketbol Şampiyonlar Ligi çeyrek finalleri öncesinde iki oyuncudan görüşlerini aldık. Şimdilik özel röportajımızı burada noktalıyoruz. Tekrar görüşmek dileğiyle. Hoşçakalın.